Hi, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading, and we're going to be looking at messages from the angels. So before we get started, I wanted to let you know that I appreciate you viewing this video, and if you like it, definitely give it a thumbs up, comment. I'd love to hear your feedback, or share the video with somebody who you think would resonate with these messages. You can also subscribe to my channel. I put out, at this point, videos daily, so we'll see how that goes moving forward. I do offer personal readings through my Etsy shop, and there is a link in the description box of this video that'll take you there for that. I do tarot, oracle readings, as well as rune readings. You can also follow me on Instagram. Again, there's a link in the description box of the video for that. And I post some content about tarot readings and rune readings. And I also post a lot about jewelry that I make and sell in my Etsy shop as well. So I've got amulets, necklaces, some bracelets and earrings, and a few divination items that I have just recently added to the shop and I'm trying out. So if you want to check that out, again, link is in the description box. And I wanted to let you know to please only take the messages that resonate with you in this video and leave anything that does not resonate with you behind. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to be starting with some tarot, and then there are oracle cards which are pre-selected for each of the two groups, and so I'll go over those after I pull the tarot. So the two groups that you have to choose from, group one is this Amethyst angel, this purple angel, and group two is the rose quartz angel, this pink angel. So if you want to take a minute and see which group you are intuitively drawn to, group one or group two, and we can go ahead and get started with the reading. So I'm going to start with group one, and let's just move these over here. So if you picked group one, the Amethyst angel, I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. And these oracle cards that we will look at in a few minutes, I'm going to pop them up here. So we're going to start with some tarot, and we're going to see what are the angels wanting to give you some messages about. What area of your life is this going to be concerning, or are these messages going to pertain to in this reading? So what area are the angels wanting to focus on with their messages today for group one? So what is this regarding as far as messages from the angels? Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Star. So the angels want to bring you some messages regarding the material world, and most likely probably something to do with work or career. And this is going to be in regards to the sense of fulfillment that you have or are seeking through your day-to-day efforts, what you're doing in the here and now. And some of you might be feeling a sense of wondering if there's something more than what it is you're filling your time with. Some of you might be feeling a sense of monotony, although you are skilled at what it is that you do. Some of you might be feeling that forward progress toward, your happily ever after, or even if things are feeling really bogged down, that a sense of hope and renewal that you are yearning for is slow coming. So that is what the angels want to discuss today. They want to give you some messages about that area of your life. So I'm going to move these over here, make a little more room. And this is the Rider-Waite Tarot for anyone who's interested in which deck I'm using. Forgot to mention that at the start of the reading. So let's go ahead and look at the oracle cards that you selected along with the Amethyst Angel. So the first card is from the Angel Oracle deck. And the card that came out is the Angel Prince of the South. And it says, I let go of all pain and tension as I float in the sea of divine love. So the angels want you to know that any kind of compounded stress that you are experiencing right now, most likely with work or with something in the material sense, it could be family life, it can be something of a financial nature. They want to let you know that you might be in a period of feeling really entrenched, feeling really bogged down by these feelings, and feeling that moving beyond them is taking a really long time, despite your best efforts and your hard work. But they want to let you know that you are on the precipice of something very fulfilling. This dark kind of period or stress that you are experiencing is about to give way to a period of hope and a period of emotional fulfillment here, where all the efforts that you've been putting in, you're about to receive from that. And it can be something where, you're going along in your day-to-day and it seems like you're not making very much progress. And all of a sudden, like the first star that appears in the night sky, there it is. There's that hope. There's that indication of maybe a door that's going to open, a direction that you can move forward to create that momentum for yourself, to find that sense of fulfillment or create that sense of fulfillment, or to allow that sense of fulfillment to come into you. And that can be something in the form of accepting a promotion, or it can be something in the realm of maybe starting new friendships or new forms of community involvement or activities, perhaps even a new relationship. And that by filling and fulfilling these other aspects of your life, then that will lead to coming more to terms with where you are in the material world and the hard work that's required and the time that it's taking to get where you want to be ultimately. That when you're fulfilled in these other senses, then that joy and that sense of contentment, it is going to spill over into these other areas and really put things into perspective, so that, that zest helps propel you forward professionally, or, helps you decide to take some new opportunities as far as increasing your financial situation or changing your financial situation, or even looking and moving on to something that you do find more fulfilling in terms of work or what it is that you fill your time with day to day. So the next card is from the Daily Guidance from your angels. It says, cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. at your request, will help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. So again, with the, finding fulfillment in other ways, in other areas of your life, through friendships, through romantic partnerships, and that can really help ease some of that burden as far as the areas in your life that you are feeling stuck, that you are feeling bogged down or bored even. They're indicating that this is a time of change and a time of, moving through those kind of stagnant periods into a period when there is abundance, when there is this overflowing of hope and joy and happiness after, a very long time of kind of not seeing any change on the horizon, that change is coming. And that's going to require shedding some of the old beliefs or the old ways of doing something in order to open the floodgates for a new wave of energy to come through and to carry you to the next point in your journey. So I'm going to get a card now from the messages from your angels. And the angel that came through for this, her name is Rochelle. So that might be a confirmation for some of you in terms of a name. And it says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So fits in really well as far as, this hope on the horizon, this emotional fulfillment that you are at the precipice of, that you're moving into at this point in time. And just really, again, following that, chord of satisfaction, finding other ways to fulfill yourself, maybe outside of this, whatever this situation is, it's causing you a lot of stress and, making you feel bored. And when you lean into that feeling, the things that make you feel good, that make you feel important, that make you feel appreciated, then that really does have a ripple effect in so many other areas of life. The next card is from the Archangel Oracle cards. And it says, Indigo and Crystal Children. And this is the Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So this, for some people, could resonate. You might resonate as an indigo child, indigo adult. You may have crystal children, or, this sector of the population, I guess you could call it, or, this belief, this could really resonate with you. It could be something that you might want to look into, indigo children or indigo adults. And that can be something that might spark some ideas as far as, again, finding that emotional fulfillment, finding that sense of community to really, a place where you can feel understood and express yourself and be around like-minded souls. This can also be something where some of the joy that you can find, some of that fulfillment that can occur in your life that can, help ease sort of this, burdened feeling that you have, can be spending time with your own kids if you have kids, or children in your family, or, you can do volunteer work. And really the joy and innocence of being around children, it does put things into perspective. The children are really just, they're living for the moment. They're, they don't have the same stresses that adults have, and with good reason. Their lives are different. Children in this day and age, are really encouraged to play and to enjoy that innocent time. And so this card, I think it's a good reminder even to ourselves to just that, return to innocence, to find that thing which brings us joy and brings us a sense of fulfillment, and that can help ease some of these, the burdens and the monotonies of what it is that we, where it is we find ourselves filling our time with day to day, that we might be good at it, but you get to a certain point with things where you can get good at it and You know, it pays the bills. It's what you went to school for. It's what you got your degree for. It's what you worked hard to get promotions, and you kind of, people inevitably reach a plateau with everything at a certain point where then they wonder what's next, what's more. There's got to be something more than this. And so, again, the guidance is just kind of find that fulfillment, maybe, get in touch with that inner child. If you're at a point where you're feeling a career change might be in order, look back into your own childhood. What were some of the things you were interested in? What were some of your hobbies, some of your favorite things to do or that you liked that, as you stepped into the adult world, you might have let that fall by the wayside or neglected it in the interest of, more quote serious pursuits or just getting busy with day-to-day life and paying the bills, and things change, and school and work and all of that, it's a lot of pressure. So at this point though, it might be worth the while to look back on that and see what are some of the things you like doing, even picking up some of those activities again, whether it's painting or baking cookies or going to the park. Things like that can really fill you with a sense of joy and hope and fulfillment that puts everything else in perspective and helps you move through the other areas of your life where you might be feeling stuck. And it can also be a point of inspiration as far as if you want to have a career change, maybe looking into something that you were interested in doing before and for whatever reason didn't pursue, that this could be a sign from the angels that it's time to maybe re-explore that, to open that door again, to take another look at that with fresh eyes at this point as you have come in your journey and all the life experience you have, and see how can I turn that into something that is relevant and that fulfills me and satisfies me in the here and now. So the next card is from the Healing with the Angels Oracle cards, and the card that came out was New Beginnings. So that fits in really well with what I was saying about, just a time for a change in perspective, a change in attitude, maybe even a change in careers or a change in what it is you do for fun, a change in hobbies. Just any of that change can really help you as far as, making the rest of life not feel so serious and so heavy and so burdensome. That you're being encouraged by your angels at this point in time to really take a proactive approach in, looking beyond the monotony, the here and now, and looking toward the possibility, looking at searching your heart for what brings you a sense of deep emotional fulfillment. And when you do that, when you open yourself up to that and you really set the intention for finding the thing that spark that makes you come alive, that thing that makes you feel joy, and setting the intention to really find a way, have a way shown to you to incorporate that in your day-to-day life so that the way you are spending your time and your impact on the world is not only more productive for everybody else because you're enjoying what you're doing, but you're also filling your own cup at that point in time. So also with the star, with, the new beginning, the hope on the horizon. And here we have it again with new hope, new beginning on the horizon. You're right there. You're right at that point. And I think a lot of you probably already have something in mind where, you've been thinking about it and you've been like, well, I don't really have that much experience in this, or haven't done this in a really long time, or it was something I've always been curious about but never pursued. And, the message at this point is really just go for it. Just take that first step, take that class, order that book off Amazon that you read up about the subject matter and, familiarize yourself a little more with it. And, just put yourself out there, and opportunities will present themselves because the divine really has your back in this situation, and they really want you to lead your happiest life and to be your best self. And so at this point in time, the effort is just on you to do that soul searching, find that thing that's calling you, and in whatever way you feel best or you feel most comfortable, just take that step, even if it's a small step forward to making that dream a reality for yourself. And the last card is from the Oracle of the Angels. And this card is Heaven's Door. So again, just, these doors of opportunity opening, potential for new beginnings for you. And it's really just up to you. The door's open. You know that there's got to be change. You either have something in mind that is a change you'd like to make, or you at the least know that something needs to give. And so it's now just up to you to take that step, take that first step into doing something different, into changing your life. And when you do that, a whole new world of possibilities is waiting for you just beyond that precipice. And your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, the divine, they're supporting you in this. You're getting signs probably at this point, or nudges or dreams, or just something that just keeps bringing you back, bringing your attention back to it. And that's really something that, all these messengers are saying, just go for it. Just find that thing that makes your heart sing and take that step. So for this card, I am going to read the passage out of the book for it. And at the end of each of these passages, there's like a little mantra. So this can be something maybe that, you keep in mind in the days and weeks to come as you are exploring, these options for yourself, and just something to tell yourself, a bit of encouragement along the way. So, Heaven's Door. If you've been anxiously waiting for a door to open with the promise of new opportunity, the time is drawing near. Trust in the divine timing. The door will open at the perfect time, and you'll see exactly why it was worth the wait. In the meantime, hold on to your faith. The reward is imminent. So the mantra for this card is, life unfolds for me exactly as it is meant to. I trust in divine timing, and I am grateful for all my blessings. So those are your messages for group 1. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in another video. Take care and be well. Hi, Group 2. You chose the rose quartz, the pink angel. So I'm just going to put that right there for the reading. And these are the oracle cards that we're going to take a look at after I pull some tarot. So I'll put these up here for now. And I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot. And what I'm going to be looking at is, what is this regarding? What are these messages from the angels regarding? What area of your life do they want to talk about in this reading? Do they want to give you some guidance for in this reading? So what is this pertaining to, these messages for group 2 from the angels? What do the angels want to talk about today? What do they want to say? What area of group 2's life do they want to talk about? Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands. We have the High Priestess. We have the 4 of Cups. And we have the Magician. So I'm really feeling that this has something to do with a change in your life that you have everything in order for, or you have all the steps planned out, and there's a little bit of resistance as far as taking that step, making those changes, making that phone call, sending that text, having that conversation, writing that letter, signing those documents, whatever it is, in order to really bring about a paradigm shift for yourself. And some of the resistance is coming from maybe not trusting your own intuition or being a bit hesitant as far as, is this the right decision to make? Is this the right course of action to make this change in my life? Let this person know how I'm feeling, or that there needs to be a change in the relationship, or put in the notice at work and let the boss know that, I'm not happy here and I've looked for another position somewhere else or have obtained another position somewhere else. It can also be something in an existing connection that you have where the power dynamics, or the nature of the relationship, reciprocity or a lack thereof that's happening, and maybe just personal boundaries that have been exceeded in this relationship, and knowing that you need to tell that other person that they've crossed a line, or you're really not comfortable with where things have evolved to, or what the relationship has turned into or has turned out to be. And knowing that conversation needs to be had, but really just being hesitant to kind of jump in and make that momentum to push that forward. That it indicates here you have either received information that makes you very certain in your decision, or you've done a lot of research, you have all the ducks in the row, and it's just a matter of not wanting to push the ignition switch on making that change in your life. Just being really resistant to what, in fact, it could be a difficult conversation, or it could be a difficult thing to change, but it really is something where in your heart of hearts, you know that it's a good opportunity for you to move beyond whatever this situation is that is making you feel like it's not right for you, where you know that there's something better. So that's what the angels want to focus on with these oracle card messages. That's what this is going to pertain to. So the first card is going to come from the Angel Oracle cards, and we have the Angel of Wisdom. Wisdom comes from the depths of my experience. So we've got a lot of gold in this card here, relating to the solar plexus chakra, and that's really the confidence center of the energetic body. So it's speaking to having that confidence in yourself, trusting your intuition, your inner knowing, that wisdom from within that comes from the depths of yourself, that you know that this move that you have the plans made, you have all the preparations in place, and you just need to take that next step to bring it into fruition, to manifest that change. And so the angels are really just saying to dig deep, dig into that confidence center of yourself and feel that roar, feel that electricity of knowing that when you have this difficult conversation or make this, leap out into the unknown, that it really, trusts that it's for your highest good, it's for the best, it's necessary at this point in time for your greater evolution. And they're letting you know that you are, supported, that this is a divinely guided decision or calling that you are responding to, and to really trust the unseen feelings, because there might not be a whole lot of evidence in the physical that something like this would turn out for the best, or that it would be the best move, but somewhere deep down inside in your instincts that this is the most fulfilling path for you. And so they're just letting you know that you are correct in that sense, to really trust yourself and bring out that courage that is just vibrating and is there, that excitement, within you, within that solar plexus area of your body. Just allow that to sort of permeate your actions and let that be the initiative that is necessary to propel you through this portal from one state of being into another. The next card is from the daily guidance from your angels. And this card is family. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So with this message, I'm really getting that maybe some of that hesitation. It could be in regards to changing a family dynamic. It could be a family business that you're involved in and you really just want to strike out on your own and it's the right thing to do. You've worked with your family for so long and you've got your other, ideas of how to do things, or you want to branch out, and there's no guarantee of success, but it's really tying in with you have all the tools that are necessary. You have the experience, you have the knowledge, you have the contacts in the industry, whatever it is, and to just really go for that. Trust that you have that ability, that this is the time for you to move beyond where, a situation maybe you're feeling stuck, you're feeling stubborn, you're feeling like, is this it? Is this it? And the divine is saying, no, there's something else. There's that yearning. That's something new. They're trying to offer you an opportunity, and it's up to you to just have that courage to move forth to it. This can also be an indication, too, that during this time of transition that, your family is an important support system for you. And so the angels are encouraging you to really lean upon those people that know you well and have known you probably the longest, and hopefully have your best interests at heart, which, if it's family that you're close to and that you have an open relationship with, or you're working on that, then those are the people that you can, they can give you that honest opinion that you can get from friends, but nobody tells it like family. So it might be advisable to, just really lean on those people. If you feel comfortable with it, discuss these hesitations, ask for some encouragement from your family, or just really, fill yourself with that energy. Spend time around your family, where you can hopefully be made to feel like you're important and you're a valuable member, and that can help sort of spark and build this confidence in you and help you to carry that forth into your other pursuits. So the next card is from the Messages from Your Angels deck. And the angel is Adriana. So that could be a confirmation for somebody, a name. And the message is, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps. I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So that's relating then back here with the High Priestess and the intuition and, this gut feeling that you have of what is really, the next step for you. What is going to be most fulfilling, and what direction should you be going in? That divine hand that's reaching out, that's giving you that opportunity, and it's just asking you to take a look and take that opportunity. There could be signs, as it's saying here, within your dreams, your intuition, thoughts that you keep coming back to, ideas you keep coming back to, plans or hopes or things that you might have wanted to do previously, and just, life gets in the way, things happen. Maybe some of you got married and had a family and just kind of had to put these other dreams on the back burner. And this is something where the guidance is to, take those back up, explore those, see this, see the areas in which you have succeeded up to this point in your life, and just really have that trust that at this point there is movement that's getting ready to happen, that's wanting to happen, that's really, knocking on the door, that's pushing you through things that you're seeing in your everyday life, through reoccurring thoughts, through dreams. It's, that nudge that just keeps saying, look over here, look over here, look at this possibility over here. And that is coming to you because you are so equipped, you are so ready to take that next step on your journey, whatever that might be. And so the angels are really just letting you know to, follow that calling, wherever it is that it might lead you, that it's a time to have courage. It's a time to be confident in yourself, because there are some really wonderful things in store for you if you make that first move, that effort, that, even the conversation with yourself, even admitting to yourself that you're not happy, that this is not all there is, and there's, something more, or, something that you want, and, doing that self-talk and really just getting down to it with ourselves, that can really help as far as then making those moves in the material world. It can be something also as far as encouraging you to, create vision boards, or start saying mantras, or in some way giving shape, fleshing out the yearnings and the dreams and the calling that you're having at this point in time. And that too will help kind of move that forward and bring that about in your reality for you. So the next message is from the Archangel Oracle cards, and it says prioritize. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So again, with that, whatever it is you need to do, the vision board, the mantras, the, putting in your 2 weeks notice somewhere, or, having that conversation with your significant other that the relationship's just not really working out. You're just, you've grown apart. You guys don't want the same things, whatever it is, focus on bringing into your reality the things you want by separating out, even in your mind and then through action steps, the things which no longer serve your highest good at this point in time. And by doing that, by, organizing your thoughts, organizing the things that need to happen, like if it's with a job, before you start a new job, you got to put in notice with the other job. Before you move locations of where you're living, you need to research schools or job opportunities or houses or apartments or rooms for rent somewhere else. So, things like that, like putting all of that into action, even just making lists for yourself as far as what you need to do in order to change your situation, change your reality, then that can really just help to kind of reveal the next steps that need to happen in order to bring that here into the here and now, out of just the realm of dreams and hopes and things you want into what it is you're actually experiencing. So now I'm going to get a card from the Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. And this one says study. So again, research, look into what you need to do, what's necessary in order to have this other thing that you want, that your intuition is guiding you to. What is it that needs to occur first? Is there certification that you need to get? Are there classes that you need to take? Is there licensing requirements that you need to get if it's opening a business? Is it, do you need to brush up on your interpersonal skills if it's a promotion within your job? The angels are really encouraging you to, you have this thing that you want. There's things that need to happen in order to create the foundation for that to come in. And so at this point in time, really just having that courage, you know, evaluating, looking to others who maybe have achieved what it is that you hope to achieve, and seeing, you know, what are they doing? What did they do? How did they get to the point that I want to be at? And that at this point in time, they are with you, and the angels are with you, and they are helping you, and they will guide you to resources that you need, you know, books, podcasts, people, whatever it is, that will really, at this point in time, be of great benefit as far as clarifying for you what action steps are going to be necessary to create that momentum. So the last card is from the Oracle of the Angels, and the card is Strength. So ties in really beautifully with that, you know, that solar plexus chakra, that courage, that fiery center in ourselves, and just really, you know, harnessing that, knowing that you're good enough, knowing that, you know, you have what it takes to succeed in whatever it is you want to do next in your life. So for this card, I'm going to read out of the book, and there's a short little passage and then kind of like a mantra, if you will, at the end. So maybe that's something that you can keep in mind in the days and weeks going forward as you're making these changes, or just being receptive to opportunities for change. Something you can repeat to yourself if you need just a reminder to, you know, stick with it. So let's see. You have a vast reservoir of inner strength within you. Cast aside your doubts and feelings of insecurity, and trust that you have what it takes to be victorious in this situation. You may be feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of what is being asked of you, but you will surprise yourself if you just trust and proceed confidently. And the mantra is, I am strong enough to handle any challenge that may come my way. I believe in my strength and power. I have what it takes to succeed. So I hope you enjoyed the reading and that there were some messages that resonated with you. And I hope to see you in another one of my videos. So take care and be well.